So today I want to honestly share some of the things I've experienced, both the good and the hard parts. If you're thinking about coming to Japan, I hope this will be helpful for you. And let's start with the language. If you don't study Japanese before coming here, it can be really hard to improve once you're in Japan. That is because culturally it's not easy to make close Japanese friends. Even research shows that friendships in Japan take time to build, and even if you're living here, chances to have deep conversations are pretty rare, especially if you're not outgoing. Of course, if you're super extroverted, you might not have this problem. People don't really pay much attention to you unless you're doing something really special, especially for someone like me with the same skin tone as Japanese people. I don't really stand out. In a way, it's actually kind of nice for introverts like me. Japan feels peaceful. I can do anything alone. Go to a cafe, eat out, sing karaoke, or go hiking. Right now, me and my husband are the only Mongolians here in the city, so yeah, sometimes I swear in Mongolian and I can get away with it, which is awesome in my opinion. Now let's talk about job hunting. Finding a job in Japan is really tough. In my home country, people look for jobs at different times after graduating. But in Japan, students start searching in their third year of university. The process is long and stressful. There are multiple stages, a special exam called SBI, interviews, and even specific rules about what kind of suit and coat to wear. If you don't understand how the Japanese job hunting system works, it can feel overwhelming. Now, about travel, Japan is amazing for that. Every prefecture has its own unique places to visit. Transportation is usually very convenient. Most tourist spots have information in English, Chinese, or Korean. Prices are reasonable, and almost everywhere has 24-hour convenience stores, affordable set meals, that's called teishoku. I've been to all 47 cities and prefectures, and I loved how friendly people are, especially in the countryside where the service is really nice. When it comes to communication, Japanese people, like I mentioned, aren't super talkative, even with other Japanese. I feel like it's rare to have deep conversations unless you're already so close, and the language difference makes it even harder. For example, one time I was talking with my Japanese friend and he asked me, "Why are you suddenly using like a super polite, honorific language?" Actually, I wasn't even trying to be super polite. It was just came from how I learned the language, how I learned the meaning. So I think if you're learning Japanese, don't just stick to textbooks. Actually, they're useful for business talks, but watch YouTube, anime, or other content where people talk naturally. Japanese people are also super punctual. Trains and buses are usually arrive on time unless there's an accident. Also, it's kind of hard to ask people last minute to hang out, like, "Hey, let's go to the park tonight." Most people already have plans for their free time. Sometimes I wish people were a bit more spontaneous, but I understand it's a fundamental cultural difference. Every country has its good and bad sides, and Japan is the same. Everyone's experience is different, but this has been mine. If you've lived in Japan or want to come here sometime, please feel free to share your thoughts, and see you in the next video.